I'm old enough to remember the before. Before the virus. Before the mutations. Before the monsters. There aren't many of us left who do. I tell the children stories of what it was like back then, when we were the masters of our planet, when we were still safe. They regard me with dubious eyes, hiding their smirks behind their hands. They don't believe me when I talk of smartphones, online shopping, and food delivery to your door. They think me a doddering old fool, but none would dare say so aloud. Life in our new normal is nasty, brutish, and short. As a man once so eloquently put it, to survive as long as I have commands respect. I've lived through the killer butterflies, the giant fanged toads, and the acid-spitting squirrels. There are many stories of how things came to be as they are. The one I believe tells of a retrovirus, developed by the biotechnology company to cut and splice genes for genetic modification, that was accidentally released from the laboratory. This retrovirus burned through the animal kingdom like wildfire, cutting and splicing, creating the most horrific mutations. Many were unviable and quickly died. Others were benign. A few became the living nightmares that hunt us to this day. Even some humans fell victim to this retrovirus, but we don't speak about that. All this I've survived, making me one of the most honored members of my tribe, which is why I sit here, front and center for the execution. They bring the prisoner into the clearing, bound hand and foot. He's been stripped of his clothes. Naked and screaming, he came into this world. Naked and screaming, he'll leave it. He was caught stealing food. Many things can be forgiven. Stealing food is not one of them. There's only one punishment for such a crime. I stand, my knees popping, my back grumbling, and approach the edge of the pit as they drop him in. It falls to me to cast the first shovel of dirt. The rest of the villagers form a line behind me. We'll all participate. It doesn't take long before he's buried up to his neck. As one, we turn our backs on him and depart, leaving a single guard behind. In 3 weeks, he would starve. In 3 days, he would die of thirst. Either of those fates would be a mercy. Here in this clearing, he won't last 3 hours. The worms around here have teeth.